Guys, welcome back to another Mod Spotlight with me, Brad M73. This time we are looking at the Oshkosh M1070 or 1070 A1 version 1.0. This is a mod that includes a trailer, which is right over here. Does not include the front weight. The maximum speed is 83 kilometers per hour. Has lighting, working mirrors, which we'll get to. You can also even have a color choice when you're buying it. So let's just kind of take a quick look around. It's got some rivets there on the side. Not quite as good as what we'd seen like on the Peterbilt 378, but it's not terrible bad either. Yeah, wheels look okay. Kind of look a little bit small to me for some reason. The front looks really cool. It looks like this really cool futuristic military truck. Unfortunately, I don't think they really got the textures as good as they could have, on the front, especially with the rivets. I mean, just kind of overall, it feels like it's an upgrade from, maybe a mod that was made for Farming Sim 2013. So, by all means, it's not terrible. It seems to be relatively polished. The trailer, it's got these, big wheel, or actually small wheels, but they're designed to distribute weight across the surface of the road, whether it's, concrete or dirt or whatnot. And that's generally to keep the load from sinking down into the ground, which you do not want. And I also do not want my chainsaw. We also have some beacons here on the back. We'll take a look at those in a moment. And, it's kind of got this camouflage pattern a little bit on the trailer. And why does my... Oh, that's why. I had my mouse wheel... I've got a matter of fact, I just got a brand new Logitech G502 gaming mouse, and it's got a really cool mouse wheel. You can click it on and click it off, and it'll spin freely, and so that's why that was kicking on there. If we jump inside, the interior is pretty Spartan. I mean, there's really nothing in here to make you, want to be inside the truck, at least not in my opinion. Yes, it has working mirrors. I guess if you've got the mirror mod, then you'd be able to adjust those. The sight picture is pretty good. Unfortunately, you can't see to the left very well, so I think if they position the camera down slightly, it might make some difference. But, I mean, it's just kind of the type of vehicle it is. So, yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed with the interior. I mean, there's no... there's nothing on the dash, no instruments or anything like that. As far as how the mod works, if we, turn the wheel left, we get the, the front tires turning left, the rear tires turning right. That way, it helps the turning radius, or helps reduce the turning radius of the truck. Let's turn the HUD on so I can see what I'm doing here. Hit Q to attach, so now we have that attached. And we can hit X, and this will unfold the trailer. Now, here we can hit the home button, and hopefully, I don't know if I can zoom out far enough, but yeah, the strobes are still working, even when the ramps are down. And let's go ahead and try to load a couple vehicles on here. We'll start out with this guy. I'm going to see how many... I want to maybe try to get like 2 vehicles on this bad boy. Or I don't know, maybe I'll just try this one for now, and then we'll try like maybe a combine or something. Yeah, maybe maybe this is going to be overkill to get... I was thinking I might try to get this in a combine, but yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. You might be able to get this and, let's say, something small like... Let's try like a Dutes and a New Holland. We'll try the little New Holland here first. If you needed to tow these tractors around, would you be able to do it? I don't know. We're going to find out. Can we do it? I think we can. And the test is going to be putting the back up. Yeah, so that's going to fit on there. And I'm pretty sure that the Dutes would be able to fit on there as well. Whoop. It's just going to keep going down. No, it is not. Darn it. I was hoping that the gate would continue to drop even though I jumped out, but just like Farming Simulator 2013, you know, they kind of do the same thing. All right, so if we needed to transport a couple tractors or maybe another piece of equipment to or from the farm, we would be able to do so with this truck. Let's try to get a tipper on here. No, let's not. You might be able to though. This one's gonna be close. Oh, this one might not work. Let's see, and hit that X button, and will it work? Oh, ooh, oh, ew, not quite, not quite. Though I do want to test the stability out of this truck, so let's go take it for a drive. Even with the tractors on here like this, I believe that the trailer does kind of lock down your load. So, you know, if you're driving along, you know, even when you're hitting bumps and things like that, your load's not really going to go flying anywhere. Now, I did realize that you know, if you're on a long straightaway and you make a sudden left turn like this, we can actually get the tractors to drop off. So it doesn't completely lock them down, but you know, if you go in a straight line and you take your turns carefully, then I don't think the vast majority of you guys are going to have a problem, you know, getting the loads to stick. I haven't really found anything so far that you know, I was like, okay, this isn't going to work on this trailer. But you know, I was out in some fields doing some, you know, really sharp S turns, and I was able to get the tractors to like sometimes tip over. Sometimes they would tip over or even upside down on the trailer itself, but wouldn't actually fall off, which I kind of thought was a little bit strange. But you know, for most driving, you know, it did just fine. Now what I'm going to do now, we're going to actually do kind of like a hill climbing test here. We're going to drive it over to the hill that's kind of north of our farm, and we do need to be kind of careful as we drive along here that we don't go too fast, because most of the cars go about 25-30 kilometers an hour, sometimes a little bit more, but they're generally pretty slow. So if you've got this truck on course play or something like that, it might get tangled up in traffic, you know, a little bit more than it should. Yeah, so right now it's still pretty early. It's still early December. Course play they've come out with a few updates for it, but it's still not, oh my gosh, really ready to go. So that's our tractors are still there. Though it looks like they're a little bit, I don't know if they were exactly like that when I put them on here or not. So let's head up this hill. We're at 48 kilometers an hour. Oh, you've got the little player model in there. I know some of you guys are really going to like this mod. I'm not really so much into big trucks, you know, transporting vehicles around. I know some of you are, but I don't know. I don't know how much I'll use this mod, especially with the textures. That's really kind of the biggest drawback to me. I think the mod looks cool. I mean, it's a really cool looking truck, you know, very military, and so on. But as far as like, you know, how I think this is really going to fit on the farm, yeah, I'm not so convinced that this is going to be like a super great addition to my farm. But like I said, I mean, there's a lot of people out there that love big trucks, you know, of all kinds. You know, I just did my my Peterbilt 378 review, and I know a lot of you guys are going to like that one, even though I did have some criticisms for it. Nothing major, but I would like to see it redone and so on and so forth. So be sure to check out that mod spotlight if you have not done so. All right, let's get our tractors off here, and we're going to try to park a combine up on this bad boy. Yes, I knew it's a fountain. So we successfully delivered our tractors to the farm. Yay. And obviously I don't want the cutting head on this on this. Oops. Hello. Oh, there we go. And let's hit, what do we hit to fold this bad boy up? Pipe out. No, I don't want the pipe out. Oh, I have stuff in here. That's why it won't fold. Okay, well, too bad. Because I don't think I've got a tipper over here. So it's going to have to go on here. Oh, yeah, whoa, oh, whoa. Is this thing going to be too narrow? Or too narrow for, I mean, this isn't even like the, is this the 1090? I can't remember which combine this is. Oh, it is the 1090. I thought it was the 590. All right, we're going to put that gate up. We're going to see if anything explodes. Oh my gosh, something exploded. No, not really. All right, so we got that on there. Now, normally you would not transport a combine this way. Usually you would have, you wouldn't have any grain in it. You'd have the top all closed and buttoned off. So we're going to see how this guy does in tight. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh, whoa. Still having some ground physics issues in Farming Sim again. We're still working on version 1.1. It's been a little over a month since the game was released, and we still, yeah, there's some, possibly some brake problems or some ground physics issues that are happening that might keep me away from this truck. So they need to work on that a little bit. Hopefully they'll tweak that, and we'll get a patch out soon. I did hear a couple people say that they're expecting a patch soon, but, what does that mean? I still kind of feel, it looks like I'm kind of doing pretty good, but I still feel like I'm kind of on ice here. So I don't get the impression that the truck is that grippy. Oh gosh, we're going downhill. I am not even holding the W key down right now. It's just the weight of the truck. I'm just hitting A and D to turn it left and right. Another inside view there. Oop. There we go. So I don't know. Overall, for version 1.0, it looks pretty good. Like I said, to me, I don't know if this mod was available to, for Farming Sim 2014. Or I'm sorry, 13. There was no 14. But it just kind of has like an unfinished, or it has a ported up quality to it. Kind of like, came out for 13, and now we're just gonna, plug it into the editor and make a few edits, and voila, it's, the 15 version. That's kind of how it feels to me. So I think, I think some more work could be done, but it is a pretty good mod, and I know a lot of you guys are going to love it just because it has that, futuristic, tank truck military look to it, and that's going to be really cool. You can also, and actually, before I go, one really cool feature, and I'm just going to pull this off because I want to show you guys, and plus we want to look at the store page, don't we? Here we have the Oshkosh. It's ridiculously inexpensive for what it is. 140,000 euro. If we go to the trailer, it's only 75,000 euro. So, not terribly expensive, if you're looking for a less expensive truck. Another really cool thing is you can get it in different colors. Let's see how many we can purchase in different colors. We'll go with red. We'll go with blue. We'll go with like bright yellow, and then let's try this crazy purple color, and then finally let's go with black, because black is just awesome, and I always like my trucks in black anyway. So here we go, and there's still, you know, the camouflaged colors. I don't know how many of you are going to be, you know, going with different colors, but that's pretty cool. I was actually generally impressed that, you know, oh god, the purple is so horrible. The black looks pretty cool, and actually, does the black have the camouflage? I don't think the black has the camouflage coating. If it does, oh yeah, it does, just barely. You can, if you look just like kind of dead center of the screen, you can kind of see that there's a circle there on the top. You can see it pretty easily on the yellow over there. So yeah, I guess it is camouflage, but it really blends in nicely. And this just gives it that, you know, that super, you know, elite, like, you know, this is like the vehicle that goes out and recovers the alien spaceships, you know, when they crash on Earth, and the government, you know, doesn't want anybody to know. And so they send this truck because, you know, it's so, you know, it just looks like every other truck. No, not, it doesn't at all. With headlights, all 4 lights do work. You also have the turn signals there. And the hazard lights, and again we've got the beacon. Oh, one kind of cool feature here too is if you look at the exhaust port, you know, it's got that kind of little flap there to keep the rain out of your exhaust, but it, you know, it's flapping around, and I always think that's a cool touch as well. So I don't know. I don't know if there's really a whole lot left to say about the Oshkosh or not. It is currently available on ls2015.com. I will have a link to the description down in the information section for the video. There'll also be a direct download link. I always like to provide those to you guys as well. And if you find the link and the information helpful, please don't forget to hit that like button and share for all your friends so they can see it as well. And please comment. Let me know what you guys think, and subscribe. This has been the Oshkosh M1070 A1 version 1.0. I'm Brad M73. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time for more spotlights and more fun gameplay. Take care, guys. Bye for now.